prefer I don't have any more Dr. Pepper. So if Dr. Pepper.
Well, they haven't sponsored us yet, so moving on.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we're not using them, but we are going to try this Pepsi. So let's see.
That's a good one.
It was alright. It sounded like it had it kind of like it hit the.
A little wet at the end.
Yeah.
Squelchy.
Like you're in the bathroom and you got a little splashback. Yeah, a little bit of that.
A little bit.
So,
Little non-bidet.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. I hate not having a bidet. Like I'm so spoiled.
I've never used one.
We got one. We got one
great.
for COVID.
Yeah.
And I am so spoiled. If I gotta go out in public, I don't care about it's disgusting. No, I was like, do I have?
First
a
off,
bidet?
that's crazy that you're going to the bathroom in public.
Sometimes you get scanned.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
You don't have a choice.
If you're driving 17 hours through Georgia into Ohio, dude,
That's fair.
yeah. I'd rather just bite the bullet than deal with the.
Is there a
repercussions.
preferred do you try to find a preferred do you go to if you're in the South it's is there a public nearby that I can go to?
Do you have a
No,
preferred
public
bathroom?
No, but now I'm thinking I'm gonna play that. We gotta stop somewhere. I'm gonna stop somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna stop somewhere with a nice bathroom.
Mine's not 7-Eleven.
No,
No, they're terrible.
I would say I don't have one I would prefer, but I definitely have ones I avoid.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
there are some sus ones.
Oh, yeah.
man. Some absolutely sus gas stations.
Buc-ee's is great.
Buc-ee's.
It's pretty top. It's pretty top.
My dad went to South Carolina last week and stopped at a Buc-ee's, and he's like, "Oh, the first time I've been." I was like, "Did you look around?" He's like, "I just walked around the snack section and went to the bathroom." I was like, "You didn't even look at the good stuff in the store."
It's half of it.
It's
a
wild.
whole shopping experience. I love
The first time that I'd gone to was when I was making the trip to help Amy Martin move up to Salem. So we obviously stopped at one. Never been to it before, and I was like, "This is wild. I understand the hype now."
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
It's crazy.
We go whenever my sister-in-law lives in Georgia, and she just had my niece. So
Nice.
we welcome my second niece to the world.
Nice.
Brought some Buc-ee's with you.
Yeah.
yeah.
So she's going up there in a couple weeks. Once they get home, because my mother-in-law's there now, so she's going to help while they're just coming home from the hospital. And then my sister's going to go up with the boys and help out, the coming weeks, because that is definitely some of the best time to need the help.
Yeah.
Speaking from very recent experience.
Uh-huh.
So I'm pretty excited. I get the weekend. I'm going to have 17 animals in this household, but
Every time I come over last week, and
they're barking
the week
right
before
now
that.
as we say,
No, I know.
as we say that.
But
I
the
manifest
week
it.
before, and obviously today or yesterday, I was like, "Man, these dogs are still here." Okay,
Dude, it's such a the worst thing is the hair.
yeah, for sure.
Dude,
Everywhere.
I had the fan going in here for 3 hours prior just to try and push out
Push it out.
smell, the hair, the smell. We like candles, but dude, there's only so much.
There's only so much you can do.
You get some sage and
Yeah, we talked about that too. Yeah,
overpowering.
You have to wash your walls. It's something Crystal and I have talked about, but you have to take a soapy towel or a mop, what are the flat microfiber mops?
Yeah,
and literally wash your walls.
Well, Katie can't do that because of microfiber.
She can't touch microfiber or flannel. Makes her visceral. Absolutely, despises.
Are you sure it's a real thing and just not
No, it's
Derek, you should clean this.
no, because I've whenever she goes shopping for the boys' clothes, she'll be like, "Oh, this is so cute." She will touch it, and immediately there's physical recoil. There was pain, and she's like,
because it's flannel.
"Yeah, that's it." I thought the same thing because I've been gaslit about using 2 sponges for most of our relationship. I'll explain that later, but I totally assumed that too. But then she I literally have seen her do it, and I'm like, "Oh no, she is
it real?"
Yeah.
She has just a debuff of minus. She just takes thorn damage from those.
Yeah, she didn't take the armor proficiency for flannel, so every time she takes a penalty towards it. That's a great segue to the introduction. We're gonna use that for it. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Oh man, that's great. My name is Derek.
I'm Cody.
I'm Paul.
I'm Tyler.
Yes, we are your nerdy friends, and this week we have another guest with us, and this one is pretty close to at least one of us. I'm gonna
a little bit.
Can you guys see a resemblance at all?
Not at all.
What's
The beard throws it off.
How do you guys know each other?
I don't know. It's just some random dude just
I just picked him up and
showed up at my house. Yeah.
I think that's a crime.
One day, I was
Yeah.
just like, dude, you look cool. Let's hang out.
That seems like I don't know. We've heard some stories on the previous episode, like the Star Wars Legos like battling ships and you just smash each other.
Yeah.
God.
I'm sweating just thinking about all the work that went into those and then like doing that. So
Oof.
Yeah. We talked about have you seen the new Legos with the little action bricks? Like if they
where it's like
they light up and like make noise as if like you.
Yeah.
Like if we had these when we were kids, 100% someone's set was getting smashed.
Oh,
when one got
yeah,
blown up.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember doing that just by myself. I only had like an older sister by like 3.5 years, substantial age gap. But I always just remember I was such a shithead.
Well, that's what you do when you're like
Yeah.
younger.
Well, it's also like
It's the perk of being a younger sibling.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing too. Like, so this was when she started like getting into like dating and like hanging out with her friends. And again, keep in mind, this is 20. Oh God, this hurts to say. It's over. It was literally over 20 years ago. So like, I would always just like talk shit to all the guys she would bring over every single time. Like they're trying to be like nice and impressive. I feel a little guilty right now, but also I don't. Like
I just like, hey man,
difficult.
just the other week she shit herself.
Yeah. So it's just so back when you had like the landlines, so she here, I need to go help mom or something like
perfect.
Brooke.
Yeah,
So she handed me the phone.
landlines,
It's like,
great.
hello? It's like, hey, click. I just hung up and I just walked away.
You
And
gotta
then-
make them work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
and I used to be
If they
like,
really care, they'll call back.
that's exactly it. She's like, did you hang up on him? No, disconnected. I just then I used to be super into basketball. Like I used to like genuinely play basketball hardcore. Played it on the middle school team. And so I was pretty good for a hot minute there. So like anytime they would come over, I would be playing in our driveway. We had one of the hoops there.
Yeah.
And they think they were like, oh yeah, I'll just take it easy, dude. I
Cross
wrecked-
them up.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. And they were like you saw him trying to start to get serious, and I was just draining.
Who's this little ginger out here?
I mean, here's the thing: you got home
Shooting these
turf.
threes.
I had probably shot like literal thousands of shots in that
Yeah.
specific.
Oh well, yeah,
driveway.
exactly.
So
You got that home field
Yeah, you
advantage.
know, have a weird balance
But
in that driveway.
I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna make my siblings' life difficult, and that was exactly how we did.
Yeah, it's
so.
exactly. Yeah, that's what you do. for your
Oh, good. It wasn't a boy girl thing.
No,
It's just
no,
a sibling thing. Can't wait to see how my two sons handle this. This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a great time for you. I love every single second of it.
I suddenly have a lot of anxiety. So
It's not gonna get any better because you're like just gonna consistently every week just be like, okay, I did this and this and this for my sister, and now my sons are
see it.
doing the same
See it
things to
happening.
them. and
I
it's
hear
like,
that so much from my mom because my mom babysits a lot.
Mhm.
I swear to God, if I hear one more time, Lil Derek, I am gonna lose my. My mom has a like, country accent every time. It's just so funny too because she's always like anything positive. Oh, that's smartness. That's from this side of the family. The moment my son starts acting like an absolute little turd, she's like, he gets it from you.
Yeah.
That's you.
And then he started. So funniest thing my toddler started doing again. So she has like a West Virginian accent. So she'll say "pa" when she wants to say pie or
Yeah.
like Ohio instead of Ohio. So my mom was like, Sebastian, you want some pie? It's like, yeah, I'll have some pie.
Oh, is he copying her?
Yeah, and he won't do that. He won't do that. Like, Sebastian wants some pie. Pie, I love pie.
Yeah.
He'll only do it that. So me and my stepdad always made fun of her whenever she said pie. Huh? So now he's doing it.
He's just
too.
mimicking her.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's exactly what he's doing. So I've never been such a proud dad.
Yeah.
Just wait until you get to the point to where both like either Sebastian or Archer, one of them complains. It's like, so and so broke my toy. You get that just back and forth of them smashing stuff.
Cannot wait. Katie said she used to do that a lot. Like she would set her sister up for failure. Like I think or maybe it was the other way around. Like her sister framed her for something. Like she broke a bunch of toys or they were supposed to pick up. And Katie did, but then her sister went around and threw all the toys back out and told her mom that it was Katie's stuff that was all around there. And so Katie ended up getting in trouble.
Yeah, so we shared a room for like 14 years. I think till I was like a freshman in high school. It was freshman year that I had my own room. So if it was clean up your room and it wasn't clean, it was both of our ass. So it didn't really matter. So that was a plus.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah.
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 It's like it's not clean.
You've always
Both
just
of you.
been used to the whole if someone's going down, I'm going down.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So you're prepared for it.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're going on together for sure.
Yeah.
it's like Fight Club in here every single day. You know, it was great.
All right.
That was a fun time.
So last episode, so I want to talk about it too because I keep looking over at them and I'm sure and they're catching my eye because I'm basically a goblin.
They're shiny.
Yeah, ooh, shiny.
It's shiny.
So last week we were talking about like the capsules.
Yeah,
and I know
the
we're talking
challenge
about Florida.
coins.
Yeah, I still think the fact that we're doing some of
It's
those
crazy.
the organizations are a little like okay, we really could have done a cooler one because I'm looking at these and they look cool. I couldn't find images of the ones that Florida
They're
was.
probably lame.
Yeah, they probably.
I was
they
going
probably
to say,
suck.
how do you make
Yeah.
the Florida Committee for agricultural oversight?
Yeah,
I think
something like
it
that.
was. I don't know how you make that cool, but these ones
You really don't. On some level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I don't think that they do. So, do you want to explain what you got here, and maybe a little about how you came, a little bit about your backstory and how they came about? Because these are Tyler's. So we're
So what's today? The 9th, 10th, something like that.
Today's the
So,
11th.
till 11th shows what
7-Eleven.
it is. Yeah. So 6 days ago, I hit 14 years in the Navy, which is craziness.
Big sigh.
I'm leaving that in.
So all of these are just like coins I've collected kind of up until the last few years. Like all the ones, like this one I think is from Buford. So I got that from my second command.
Showed off.
I think there's a couple others. That one's from Buford. That's from Sam Houston.
The lighting is working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shine.
This is cool.
Yeah, so like a number of these are from like just different commands, kind of vibes.
Nice.
Like this one's from the Corpsman Training Command. I got that because I was the like student in charge of the
Get
whole
pictures
class.
and stuff
Yeah,
afterwards,
yeah.
too.
Oh wow.
And then like I think it was the first time like after I graduated boot camp, I was home for the first time, and some guy in a bar. I was wearing my NSUs out, and I had like just turned 21. So we're like downtown St. Pete in like World of Beer or something, like whatever was down there that was still open. And some guy came up and he was like, "Oh, dude, yeah, here, like take this." And I'm like, "I don't know what this is. Like,
What is this?
What is this?"
It has
And he's
methamphetamines
like-
in it.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, it's for my unit. Like, it's a Battle of Fallujah." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's super cool, man. Like, I don't know why you're really giving this. to me,
Yeah.
but, like, this is awesome. Oh, yeah, thanks." And then
It's
I
empty.
like,
Don't worry.
I like kept it in my wallet forever. And then I was like, I looked at it one time. And I was like, "Oh, this is like Battle. Like, this guy was in like the
He
first
was in
Battle
it,
of
yeah.
Fallujah, like kind of thing." I was like, "Wow, I should probably not be carrying this around."
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm going to show this one since that's.
That
This one has some visible age.
Oh well, yeah.
yeah, because like I said, I carried around for years, you know. So like, I try to work the light a little bit. Yeah, that's fair.
The mic.
Sorry.
But like some of them are
That's cool.
Yeah.
like I think this one is from like the Navy ball for 1 year. I think this is a Navy ball for another year. Like you just kind of bought, like you buy them or they get presented to you for like different things. It just depends on like what for. Some of them are like just for doing a good job. This one of my favorites.
I know.
Like,
I was like, ooh, NASA.
yeah. Visibly not one of my favorites, but
Yeah.
like from the people I got it from,
Sentimentally favorite.
yeah, sentimentally like one of my favorites. So my last game before I went to Japan, I worked the Gila Dunker in Jacksonville, Florida, and this was like 20, had to have been like 2021 or something like that, somewhere in that ballpark. So like SpaceX was like launching like
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
We trained the divers because they like made this deal with the Navy. They're like, "Oh, cool, we'll fly in the Navy helicopters or whatever." And he was like, "Okay, cool, we'll let you do it, but you have to do this underwater like egress trainer." And so they went to Jacksonville, Florida, and they like did the training with us. So a number of us got coins.
That's cool.
I like
That is-
was in the training department, so I kind of like helped coordinate the whole
Yeah.
thing and like different requirements and stuff like that. So they're like, "Cool, you get a coin, you get a." It's just a normal like NASA
Yeah.
sticker.
Yeah.
I was like,
Is that
"There's a sticker?"
Is that a dragon on the back?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, something like that. So like, yeah, we trained the like SpaceX divers for the recovery capsule.
For the recovery, yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool.
I'll put up some like nice
Um,
pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to take some pictures later.
Yeah.
A couple of these like I got from Jacksonville. Like I think this one and this one. I volunteered on the weekends with like Sea Cadets. So it was like a Boy Scouts, but like Navy version.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I was getting ready to leave Jacksonville, they were like, "Oh, cool, here's a little like recognition ceremony for you," and they gave me a couple coins. But
Nice.
yeah, like I've got a bunch from like, because I just left Okinawa, Japan with a Marine Corps unit. So I've got a few like that Marines gave me. I've got like 3 or 4 from like Australian like military guys.
Oh.
Yeah, all sorts.
Is it like normal to exchange or trade, or they're like,
yeah, absolutely.
that's a normal thing?
I say, what do you
Super
do with
cool.
them once you get them?
Well, it depends on like what you like kind of want them for, right? Like some people just straight buy them as like a collectible thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole like rule set for them, and I don't really know because like nobody ever uses them anymore, you know. But it used to be like you would carry them around with you, and like if you were out at a bar, you would like tap the coins on the bar, like visibly, like audibly.
Yeah.
And then whoever didn't have one would pay for drinks or something like that. There's like different rule sets, and I don't know all of them because again, nobody really ever uses them for what they are. But they just end up being like collectible and like kind of like
Collectible trade, just like, hey, I'm here. It's like, let's trade,
yeah.
so we have that. Okay.
right.
That's a cool.
I say,
Nice.
I can't wait for the scalpers to try and ruin this too. Jesus.
Resell.
I also, for like trading and stuff, like obviously for like these ones, I can't imagine like carrying this around and be like, hey, you want to trade like these ones, the giant? Like,
yeah.
Those ones I feel.
So that's the weird thing too. Like, so again, I now think, okay, cool. Maybe the challenge coins could be cool. Cool. I'm willing to say to table to shelve my like this, really for it. But the thing is, like, if you didn't explain what you got this for, how is somebody supposed to know?
That's the thing. You really like if you had just seen this in like a pawn shop or something like that, you'd have no idea.
No.
You would like
Yeah.
maybe see some word and be like, okay, cool. I can like Google where this place was from or whatever. But like past that, nothing.
Yeah, like you can
So-
obviously you read stuff where it's like for this one where it's like it has the Marines and everything, but like you really like I don't know what this is for. It's just I know it
Right,
seems
like the-
military.
Yeah,
like,
like
that's about
that's
it.
the one that everything. I mean, so that's what like the challenge coins of the capsule I think could be cool, but it's also like 250 years from now, how are they going to know what the hell they're supposed to represent?
Yeah. Like,
For all we know, we could put a coin of Ted Bundy on there, and they were going to be like, "Oh, this is cool. Who is this guy?"
Ted
Yeah,
Bundy
I mean, they're
becomes a national hero somehow
Yeah,
in 250
something,
years.
Netflix already tried that.
Yeah.
No, let's not. I mean, these are super cool.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely like I mean for this one the one from Fallujah I was like obviously this one actually says just flat out Battle of Fallujah
Yeah.
and it's got like it's got the country
Yeah.
and everything so it's like that one it's like yeah sure okay this is from
And the
whoever was
unit and
there
some other stuff too. So it's like, okay, cool.
but some of them yeah it's the
Also-
others like no clue.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Hey, you made it through the Battle of Fallujah. Here's a coin.
Oh well yeah obviously
I hope he got something
Well,
more
so-
out of that.
Oh yeah.
yeah PTSD
Oh, sure.
Yeah, well,
Aside from just that,
I
I'm sure
know.
he
Yeah.
got a lot
Yeah.
more than just a coin. I'm sure it was just like a, hey guys,
Probably like
we're
part of a
back,
ceremony or
Yeah.
something.
oh yeah
Yeah.
kind of thing, or like, hey, you're leaving the unit, like here's a little coin for you,
Yeah.
like as a hey, like to remember your time here, kind of thing.
which and it's just again hearing it and like saying it is still like some kind of humor in it where it's like remember this horrible time
Yeah.
here
I got this cool coin
I
for
was
it.
saying,
Yeah.
literally, all these other ones, hey, this cool exercise you did, this is for your service. Like everything
Yeah.
else, and then there's just kind of like, there's a little bit of an asterisk.
Yeah.
on
yeah
one of these.
exactly
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, and this, by the way, I have this Battlefield
It's-
one.
it's also-
all right, cool, man.
lends to it. It's like maybe that's why this guy was like, "Here, take this."
Yeah.
It's
I'll
like
be
let me
honest,
try
I thought
something.
Yeah. Is it possible? Is it like a faux pas to trade one you've already traded for?
No.
No. It
Actually,
just pass hands. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Mhm.
That is awesome. You could literally end up with one from around the world that you've never even been to. Just because.
exactly.
All right.
That's where like, I think for the Australian ones, I just traded like my unit coins, but then there was a couple of them that I was like, I didn't really care for it, but like I still kind of wanted it because I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's Australia, whatever, you know, like,
Okay.
Yeah.
and it was like the first couple dudes, so I was like, I'll trade you this one. And so then once I got one that I was like, oh, this one's awesome. Like, let me
Yeah.
keep this one.
Like, oh, this design's neat.
oh, cool. Hey, Dutch guy. Here's an Australian coin, you know, like,
Yeah.
And they're not. You said something about like your hockey team having challenge, but it's not just a military thing, right?
Well, so I got ones from that Hockey Heels tournament I did. So
Yeah.
it's the Lightning Warriors, which is a veteran program. So that's why they made them.
so challenge coins in general are just like a military associated thing.
They're
or-
like a military, like,
I was like, I wonder if it probably
Like-
started it, and then obviously,
yeah.
I'm sure somebody tried to co-op
Yeah.
it.
They're like, oh,
I'm
hey,
sure
this
some
is
groups
cool.
have tried to, but
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're and it's same thing, a similar thing. Like one of them has the branches of the military on the back.
Yeah.
And the other one is more like lightning themed.
Mhm.
So there's like I said, one that's more military themed, one more lightning themed. But it makes sense because it's all veterans.
Collaboration.
Yeah, like you have to be a veteran to get into the warrior organization.
Makes sense. Well,
But
first
they're
off,
cool.
thank you and everybody else listening who served. Thank you guys for your service. So start off with that.
Yes.
Uh,
Always support the troops.
Yeah, right.
Not the leaders, but the troops.
I was gonna say,
Dude, 14 years in, I really don't know how to respond to that. Like, comment. Like I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
People are like, "Oh yeah, thanks for your service." I'm like,
You're cool.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, man.
Hey,
no
man,
problem."
not everybody would, not everybody will. So you
Yeah.
got something that's something. I think that's something to be proud of. So
for
everybody's
sure.
got something. So
Absolutely.
whether
I just never know how to respond. You know,
Yeah.
like
good,
That's very. It's
Yeah.
I mean, that's a very common sentiment I've heard from almost anyone in the military. Where, especially for those who have either like seen a lot of combat and stuff, where it's like, hey, it's like they actually most of them don't want to be like,
Yeah,
they don't want to have like the thanks or whatever. It's like don't bring it up. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the things that I've been through or whatever for them. It's like no, I'd rather have the people that like I got to know that aren't here.
yeah.
So that's where it's always like for that, it's definitely in a setting where like this,
Yeah.
where it's at large, where it's not directed at someone. It's like, thank you for your service. And it's, I don't know, I feel like that's the less awkward than like doing it to someone's face and them having to be like, yeah.
yeah.
in my mind, like it's less so just that. It's like, oh, this is like, it's more so I associate it with I'm thanking somebody for doing a job. The same way I would think like, hey, the waiter or like the person cutting your hair, like somebody did a job. Even if it's not directly impacting me, there is like a level of it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I appreciate you doing a job. That's it. I'd like to be thanked when I do a good job, and
Yeah,
that's it. So that I see, but I think that's a really valid point. So
Yeah.
So just real quick, I wanted to Google it because I was like, there's got to be an origin from it. And it actually apparently goes back to like Romans. Like Romans would
that makes a
give coins.
lot of sense where
Yeah.
that came from. With
I was like, all right.
military, their love of coins. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Well, at some point, like they're just cool souvenirs to have. Like,
Yeah.
even if you don't like do anything with them. Like one of the chiefs I had at Jacksonville, he had the day he moved into his office.
Yeah.
He brought in a bunch of like clear totes, and we're like, and when I say a bunch, I
Clear
don't mean
totes that
yeah,
he's going to fill with coins.
that were filled
my
with like we're not
good-
talking like 70 totes. We're talking like
No.
a dozen some odd like totes.
Wow.
We're like,
Rap.
dude, what in the crap is happening right now? And he spent like almost an entire day of like he had like little display boards and stuff. Like
Okay, he's got like shadow
entire
boxes
day-
and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of setting them all up. Like you walked into his office and there was barely any free space of like office that was
all
not
coins.
covered in
Yeah.
coins.
That's crazy.
Listen, if I got a bunch of these, I'm displaying them.
Yeah,
I
right, fair enough.
totally resonate with them.
Absolutely. Well, like he bought every single one, and he had more in his house that he like just couldn't. He was like, I took a look and couldn't fit all of them, so I left some.
He
at home."
couldn't fit all.
I'm like, dude, how many more coins do you have at your house?
How
He's
much
like,
are these? Like, is there like a general, or like I assume there's some variation, but like
Yeah.
more or less, is there?
There's got to
like
be
a-
obviously the rare ones are probably ones that are like small operations.
yeah.
and
Like, what's
stuff
the
that, like-
range from these?
So-
like,
Yeah.
one like these two that are a little bit more simple.
yeah,
That like you could maybe get like maybe at the exchange or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They 10, 15, 20, like somewhere in that price range. Some of these like larger ones are a little bit more intricate, like you go for like 40, 50. They have some that are like this, like side, like they're massive.
Yeah.
Like to
Hand
carry
size.
around yeah, you know,
Yeah.
for a
Get your
coin.
whole pocket.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
That are either like limited prints or something like that.
Mhm.
That could be like 100, 200, like all sorts of. And then if they do like sets, like because that was one thing my chief had. He had like sets of like anime characters or something like that.
No. Okay.
And he would pay like, I think the cheapest he paid for one of them was like $150
For one?
per yeah, for one coin in the set. Like so,
Dude,
if he bought the whole like
the whole thing.
set of 6, he's paying $150 for each coin. I'm sure they took a little bit off because he's buying the whole thing at once, but like,
yeah,
still, you know, like,
Adds
that
up,
is
yeah.
pricey. Yeah, wow.
it-
We
it
are
can
about to get
add
the
up very
scalpers turned on of the challenge coin.
quick. Yeah,
Christ.
but I'm sure
You're a
like
scalper. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not cutting it.
No.
I mean, if you think about like, because they're all metal, right? Like except
Yep.
for this one, you know, being like kind of plastic or whatever, but like they're all metal. They're all like resin pour and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
they're they're
Yeah,
quality.
Yeah.
quality stuff.
Yeah.
So to sell it for $150, I can't imagine how much it costs to actually make them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, I can't imagine the markups
I
insane.
would say here's the thing. They remind me a lot. So like I did like the
Yeah.
Conqueror Challenge medals, the ones over there on
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah.
I'll maybe do some pictures. They're a little out of the way to get right now. That was my first thought, and that was like, oh, I love those. 'Cause that's a great way. It's like virtual marathoning.
Mhm.
The little like goblin in me when I get that shiny metal afterwards. It's like so cool. And I mean, it can vary too, depending on which one, because some of them are also licensed. So they have like Jujutsu Kaisen, they have Marvel, they have a couple different ones. Those are obviously more expensive, but then they have like different countries. So like Japan, Malaysia, Rome, and those are anywhere from like $20 to $50. And for doing it, you get, I mean, it's
like sizable piece,
right? It's a pretty sizable one. So that was my first thought when I saw these. Like, don't start collecting something else.
Yeah.
And I think some of them, and it depends too, because like I think I was telling you in the car, like they'll use them for like the Navy and like Corpsman balls. Like they'll make a coin to like commemorate the event.
Yeah.
And they're like numbered. So like whoever bought a ticket, they have that total number, and it's like, okay, cool, we'll make the coins. Now you have like the CO will get like number 1, like your whole like guys will get
they're like serialized.
Yeah, so
that's
like,
cool.
You know, if you're 400 of 520, you know, like you have coin 400. You know, like,
and especially unless obviously I don't know how much they would change depending on either it's like for battalions or groups or anything like that. But obviously ones for like the Battlepalooza or again like the NASA or anything where it's like for that event they might have, you know, a plate where they're like they would just stamp them out or whatever the process is to make these. But it's like at a certain point it's like, all right, well now you no longer have a use for that. So it's just like how many differences and variations there are for each of these in the design. So it gets crazy, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
And again, the variety of just size. They're not.
Yeah, they're not all one size, even shape.
Yeah.
Like, so obviously the ones we have on the table, like this, like these two are the bigger ones.
Yeah.
I have ones that are bigger than this. Like we made one.
What's the biggest one you've seen?
Biggest one I've seen?
Yeah, approximate.
Yeah, like somewhere in this ball, like
a phone, like phone sized, or wow.
I think it was like of a phone.
Oh,
yeah. So it's like, what you have a full size challenge coin that's you just carry around your actual phone.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing with this? Like,
they had to be in communication or something.
Yeah. It was like a Sony. Like you could open it up and there was stuff on the inside. I'm like, what's happening right now? Like, what are we doing?
They make
coins.
Did they make practical? They have like a brass knuckles challenge coin.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty cool.
Like wearable brass knuckles.
Yeah,
like
you
can,
why not? Anything that you can think.
That's
of.
just brass knuckles. I don't think you can call that a coin.
It's just engraved brass knuckles at that point. Yeah.
I'm willing to like make it. I'm willing to bend the suspension of belief for something like this, like the Red Cross kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I kind of, I think, and the triangle again. I guess I'm just associating coin with.
Is it more so like the size of it when you get to like brass knuckle size, and you're like, now it's too big to be a coin.
Yeah. I would say that's where I maybe draw the line. It's like
with a blade in it.
They're not quite as dude, like some they have stuff like they're not usable, right?
No, yeah.
But still, like I'm sure somebody did it. You know, they did like a brass knuckle coin. You know, where it's like they're not quite as thick, not quite as heavy or whatever. But still, it's like if I need to at the end of the day, 100%, I can slip this on my fingers and punch somebody in the face.
At least that one has functional use. I'll say, you know what?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
All right, I will say this. I am not ready to fully say I've changed my mind about the challenge coins going in. I will say I'm maybe more open-minded. I wasn't able to find it because I did look them up when I was doing the editing for last week.
So depends what they look like.
I didn't. Yeah. You found the images for what they look like?
So I don't know if it's these ones.
That's what I'm saying. I saw stuff pop up, but I didn't. Again, same issue I brought up was like, if somebody doesn't tell me what it was, I would not know. The ones that kept popping up, I'm like, this doesn't tell me if it's actually the one for that or not.
So does it say anything about anything that would relate to agriculture or whatever the heck it was?
No, listen, I was looking for anything, the name of the title, like a face, and it was just nothing. So again, I think the coins would be cool, but 250 years from now, like somebody's gonna look at this and
they're gonna look and be like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
right. Is there even if they're even like it again? This is cool. What is it supposed to mean for our state? Yeah, it's at this point.
Of Agriculture. Why did we put this in here? You know, like
that's the thing that I would be curious about. As far as like, there has to be probably also like I would be amazed if there's not like some kind of database of like here's all of the challenge coins that's ever been made for military branches.
Yeah,
like there's got to be something like that.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I can imagine why there's not because, dude, even like so these two coins, the same command.
Yeah,
totally different. Right, like this is for the CO. This is like technically also for the CO, but like, this has like they're different COs. This has his name. This one doesn't.
Okay.
So like, you're gonna keep a whole repository of,
True.
So, I'm sure they have some sort of like, hey, this is what we've done in the past, for, like these units, to, like kind of make a template kind of thing. But to have an entire like list of all of the everything anyone's ever made, no, because like at some point, like you get high enough, obviously, like you make your own. You know?
Yeah.
And I saw something earlier too, just we're talking about the whole like 250 years thing. It was like what people in like the 1900s thought like the 2000s would look like. Yeah, and it was like it's so funny thinking just how far off we were. Like
some of them were right, because I've seen ones where it's like they have like the
portable
AC the portal, like the phone, like the video phone. They're like they had it kind of right. Obviously, they don't have the forethought of like it's a rectangle.
Yeah, there was like,
but they're like this small TV that we have, and it's in your hand. That was their picture. Basically,
a lot of them thought
they're not wrong.
Like, for some reason, bubbles seemed really popular.
Bubbles
like city bubbles, like. I think probably because there was a lot of like nuclear war scare around that time frame. So there was like underground cities that were like nuke proof, like massive city skylines where they have like walkways between them.
Yeah,
I actually think that would be super.
It would be cool.
Terrifying.
The one that I always laugh at
do it.
when I look at it was there's this picture of like lake walking, and it's just them with like balloons tied to them, and they're just walking on like water and stuff. Just like, oh, this is gonna be the new hangout spot, just on a lake, just
in my head.
Walking
I saw the lizard who can run across water. All I think of is, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. I'm gonna cut that out. I see Paul's still looking it up, but I think
I can't find it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good transition time to our game here. So we're gonna switch topics a little bit. Again, challenge measures are cool. I'll put some pictures in. I'll probably already have them like just cut in between while we're talking. So, so for this game, it's gonna be much like it was last week. I'm gonna ask you guys some questions. I'm gonna give you either a signature catchphrase or maybe the name of a move from an anime or manga, and you guys are gonna tell me what it's from. So they will get progressively more difficult. So the first couple ones you'll probably know pretty quick and easy.
We look for just the show or like the character specific?
Or
at
least the show. At least the show. If you can tell me what character, even better.
Bonus points.
Yeah, bonus points. Bonus points
that we totally keep track.
So extra bonus. We tell you the episode.
It's more like a pride. That won't apply. Listen, that's like 15.
Definitely not.
Some of these show up like 1,000 times. Yeah. So, yeah. All right, first one.
My biggest thing for these is like, I have a lag. Anytime I ask a question,
the pressure, like the spotlight. Like you can ask me 2 + 2, and I'll still take a moment to buffer and think it's 4, right?
But he has to go through the file cabinet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more like it's
to
like
find the letter in the cabinet. If I was like, all right, let me open this up.
It's more like the suspension. Like I had like an old manager who did that, or like your parents. They're like, "You sure? Hey, do you remember when you were supposed to do the dishes?" And immediately it's just like, did I?
Yeah.
Like they're asking you a question. It's like the cops. They already know the answer to, and you're suddenly like, do I know the answer to this? Oh my god.
Oh, that's me with
every time.
With when we talk about plans, Chris was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this." I was like, "Did you tell me about that?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I don't think you did, but you're taking advantage of my terrible memory."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We have another topic from last week to talk about too. We'll do that afterwards for this one because it was crazy timing. But we'll do this first. So again, it'll start easy. First one, Kamehameha.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z.
Yep, there's the leg.
Goku, Gohan.
I was gonna say,
the turtle guy. I can't remember.
Master
Roshi.
Yeah.
I wanted to say Roku, but I'm like, no, it's not Roku.
Yamcha, Cell, Goten. I think Piccolo even tried it at one point. There was like a scene from DBZ Abridged where they kind of make a whole thing like, he's doing the Kamehameha? That's Goku's move. Or Gohan. Or Master Roshi.
Yeah.
Or me when I tried it that one time. I'm like, oh, wait, this is actually... Wow, okay.
Yep. Well, Roshi taught it to Goku, who then obviously taught it to Gohan.
Yeah.
And like everybody else was just like...
And then everybody else was like, okay, so if I put my hands together like this, and then
just
I go...
yell.
Turtle wave. Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Wait. Also, not a wrong answer. Veldora from... that's how I got it. Reincarnated as slime.
What is it? Gintama? Yeah, he did it too. That's just a joke. I love it. Hold on, I gotta stop because I might actually be answering some questions. I might be giving you guys answers. Hold on, I gotta stop. Okay. In the name of the moon, I'll punish you.
Sailor Moon.
There we go.
That one.
It's also it's answering both the franchise and
the character.
I still love the meme with like, my work here is done.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything. My sister loved that one too. So that was like, that might have been one of our first animes. Like we had VHSs, by the way, which as I realized, there are people close to our age group that still don't know what a VHS is. Like the Be Kind Rewind hurt me physically.
Yeah.
I recoiled. Gum Gum Pistol.
One Piece.
Oh yeah.
All right, whose is it?
Luffy.
Yeah.
Luffy, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Rasengan.
Naruto.
There we go. Also the name and
Yeah,
the
both.
All right. I'm gonna read the because I my enunciation will suck. I'm gonna read it in the English translation. You are already dead.
Oh, is that JoJo?
No.
No.
Was it?
No, Fist of the North Star.
Yeah. I didn't think we had any Fists of the North Stars. Like I've seen it.
I
but-
literally just know it because of that meme. God, that's the only reason I know it. I was like, because I absolutely, there's a few times.
Do you
I was
know
like,
his
what
name?
is this movie? No, not at
Kenshiro.
all. Not at all. I
I
just
was
know.
thinking it was what's the one where they like are the demon fighters in like the tournament? Is that Yu Yu Hakusho?
Okay. Detroit Smash.
My Hero Academia.
Yu Yu
My Hero.
Hakusho.
Yep. Who's
yeah, close enough.
Yeah, there's a window.
Getsuga Tensho.
Bleach.
Yeah.
I have not
Quick.
watched Bleach yet.
Yeah.
It's on my list.
Thousand Year
That's-
Blood War.
It is an actual.
That's the
feat.
newest one, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
a lot of people got hyped.
It
for
starts
that one,
getting
I
into
remember.
like you're kind of like okay, you kind of wrote you could tell like it was one of those moments where they wrote themselves into a corner with some of those stories, so they really had to bust out some major plot armor defense.
Oh yeah.
The
But-
only way I would have gotten Bleach if you had just said Bankai. That's the only thing I would have gotten from
That's,
it.
that's why I was like. That's why I picked the one that was like,
Yeah.
okay, it's
It's like,
here's
nope.
the thing. It's basically Kamehameha
Yeah.
for that. Well, not everybody knows it, but it's like he uses it. It's always
not Kamehameha.
It's always that. It's just hey, it's this, but maybe bigger. It's this, but maybe sharper. It's
Gotcha.
Signature move of
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Gotcha.
Spirit gun.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
I actually
I was like, wait, that sounds familiar.
you started saying that. Yeah, I started sweating a little bit when you said that because it was literally the next one. So I was like, wait, I got to go out of order.
Throw something else. Throw something in there.
They
Oh my
Team
God.
4-Star, who does the DBZ abridged, they're doing Yu Yu Hakusho
They are,
abridged
I
now,
saw
and it's very funny. It's very
I need
funny.
to go back and I need to watch some of their.
Yu Yu Hakusho was such a good.
It was
It is very
absolutely amazing. Like that that probably has some of the best opening episodes because they get you
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
It's
like
very immediate.
hit right in the feels with that one, and they do great with the character progression. I love the fact that they're like, yeah, hey, 2 of the 3 villains that they start with end up being your allies.
Yeah.
That third guy, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, yeah,
To be fair, he was eating kids' souls, so
Yeah.
probably the right
Yeah.
choice.
Kinda-
Yeah. All right. Order.
Oh. No, I'm not
ORA. I stumbled a little bit.
Oh, is that like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
It is,
Is that
JoJo.
JoJo?
It is.
Okay, I couldn't
You
remember
said
what
that. I was
JoJo
waiting for you. I was
I-
waiting for you. Yeah, it's.
That's.
A
I mean,
JoJo's
that's
one.
another one where it's like I just know the memes. I haven't actually watched it.
I no, yeah, I've never watched it.
I
either. I
haven't.
was just like, let me
Honestly,
yeah.
spitball real quick.
Surprisingly enough, I'm in the same boat.
I was
Like,
waiting for JoJo if you had gone just like, oh, you're approaching me.
No, I had to make. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yeah, that's one. But I was like, no, they'll get that one. That's
Yeah.
the meme. The meme makes it too easy. Yeah,
It was either JoJo's or or whatever.
Yeah.
love that.
yeah.
I would just use the name for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still wouldn't get it. This was an easy one. This one's out of order, but that's fine. Domain expansion, Infinite Void.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Whose is it?
Wait, say it again. So,
Infinite Void.
let's go, Joe.
Yes, that is Satoru Gojo.
That was another
I love the fact that the narrator for that always has to put an asterisk to everything. He's the fastest.
Yeah.
Except for Satoru Gojo.
Except for Satoru Gojo.
Water breathing first form.
Demon Slayer.
That's
Yeah.
Tanjiro.
Yeah.
or
Or
the-
do you know who the
or the
who
other.
Yeah, do you know who the
other
other one?
two.
I can see. I like can picture them because one's the master that taught him how to fight, and then the other one is the I can't remember his name right now. That I'm.
He's
thinking.
he's one of the
other
one of the-
Hashira.
Hashira.
Yeah.
And you saved
Giyu
him-
Tomika.
Giyu.
Tomioka.
Giyu,
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah. Are you caught up on it?
No, but I've read the whole the whole manga.
Okay, so
it's like-
spoilers. I will give you guys an honorary 3-second pause to respect the spoilers. Yeah, he's one of the only 2 that ends up surviving at the end of it. Him and not the snake guy.
No Snake Eye. Yeah.
The oh god, what's his name? The really pissed off dude. Like
Oh yeah, the blonde hair.
Yeah, he's like got scars all over him. Like he's the one that.
The Windhashra.
Yes,
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Is he the
his-
one Hashra? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
He attacked.
Hi, you're good.
He got the headbutt. All right, we're going back. Serious Punch.
One Punch Man.
Yeah. One,
Yeah.
Super serious punch.
Yeah.
Consecutive serious punches.
Consecutive series. All right. Starting to get a little bit more nuanced, or at the very least, I'm going to give you less of a hint.
Okay.
All right, this one, I think Cody will get it. Bungee gum.
Oh, that's Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Bungee
It's
Hisoka.
yeah, that's his.
I was
nen
too like
ability.
it was like we already
Possesses-
did One Piece.
Possesses the property. I was gonna. If you guys didn't get okay,
Yeah.
give you this here. Possesses the properties of both
Yeah.
rubber and gum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've started seeing like I don't know if it's new or just I maybe like when I finished the show, I kind of stopped.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was done, but I started
mean,
seeing like the
finished,
stuff
'cause-
afterwards, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of shit that comes after.
Yeah.
Like that's one of those ones where like you think it's going to be a wholesome show.
Not at all.
It gets dark. So warning, it's good.
It's definitely one of those animes and mangas that like this has the potential to be absolutely generational, but it has such a long like hiatus and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
tough.
Same for like high school. Like, yeah, High School of Dead. Like,
Yeah.
just because the artist died, like they won't continue it. But it's
Nope. It's like dang, this could have been
good.
amazing.
It
if
had
it had
it
finished. and
We were
stuff.
sitting on the pinnacle of
It
greatness.
was literally.
Windscar. That one's easy.
Oh, that's Inuyasha.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
what's
was
the name?
thinking- I was trying to go for something a little bit older. I remember
Yeah.
like you wake up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you have the TV
Yeah,
on,
right.
Yeah.
and you just hear the song going in the
Yeah,
background.
the intro or
Yeah.
the
It's on
the
Netflix,
outro
actually.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netflix has been doubling down on their anime selection. Giga Drill Break.
Current login.
Yeah, I thought you'd get that one fast. You remember the character? Characters?
Wasn't it Simon
Yeah, or Kamina.
or Common his
Yeah.
brother yet?
So I think we've expanded my or gone past my
This is
anime
the hard
knowledge here.
section.
Yeah.
So there's only 3 more.
Definitely out.
Gate of Babylon.
Oh, is that
Gate of Battle. What's this?
like a Fate Zero character?
Bo.
It is.
Good answer.
It is a Fate character.
Okay, I
it
have
is
not
the
watched
Fate
Fate.
series.
There's
The
so many
names that the
fates.
hints in the name.
I don't know. I can like picture it's Gilgamesh.
It is.
Oh, is it?
It
Oh,
is Babylon. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like Gilgamesh is widely popped up in a lot of like the most
Yeah.
overpowered characters because basically
Yes.
he can open these portals where it's like I think it said it's his armory.
Yeah.
It's just basically like infinite swords and weapons and spears.
Infinite
So he just opens his portal and projectile launches it endlessly. He doesn't even move. Like that's his whole
He
shtick.
doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, like the Fate series is genuinely one of the best ones, but it also is one of those ones where don't get too attached to
don't
people.
get
yeah.
anybody.
You will get so heartbroken so quick. Okay, 2 more. Cruel Sun. S-U-N.
Seven
not
Deadly
S-O.
Sins. 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah. 7
Yeah,
Days.
remember
Yeah.
the name?
Oh,
Remember
the name? Escanor.
Escanor, yeah.
Escanor. Who decided that?
I was gonna say, yeah, widely regarded as one of the characters with the best cold one-liners.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
He is.
Ever. I am so upset that they fucked the animation on that so badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So bad. The first season was so good.
They
Oh,
really
yeah.
So
and it's
sad.
downhill.
All right. Dark Cloak Dimension Slash.
That's dark. That's Clover. What the heck?
Black
yeah, Black
Yeah,
Clover.
Clover.
I was like Clover. What's the other word?
Yama, right?
Yeah.
Yami. Yeah.
Yami.
Yeah, that was the one he did during the Elf arc, which is that was genuinely one of the most
Yep.
amazing arcs ever.
One
So
I haven't seen, but I've read.
it is good. The animation did it so much justice. Like this is one of those ones where it's
I think
like,
I think the anime actually comes back this.
they're almost done.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've officially wrapped up the manga and they have like all like the post stuff.
Yeah.
And everything. So I won't do any spoilers for that one, but yeah, they finished it, so they're gonna finish animating it, and it's good.
I think that's what I was waiting for because I was like, I can't like start another anime because I'm not gonna finish. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real.
Yeah.
That's like I'm gonna
it's
wait
tough.
around and be like, okay, cool. Like I'll wait 2-3 weeks and then I'll build a couple.
You forget,
of
and you're just like, God
and I
damn it.
forget, and I start watching something else, and it's this continuous loop. So I was like, let me just wait till it's all done, and I'll watch all
I'll
of it
just
at once.
binge it, especially
And I
yeah.
just haven't done it yet.
With especially how just a lot of animes are, if they don't like, if they're not finished, or if they do kind of take these long breaks and you get back into it, and you're like, oh, it's coming out. It's like I've forgotten everything that
Yeah,
happened.
now
I
I have
rewatch
to
it now.
And
yeah,
he's like that, but it's like you have 2 or 3 days tops before that memory resets.
yeah.
I just recently got her to watch Assassination Classroom.
Okay.
Funnily enough, because they for the longest period they only had season 1 on Netflix, and then literally we finished it, and then the next day they're like, "Hey, coming in 2 weeks,
we
it's
have
season 2." I was like, "That's great."
Oh,
Yeah, it's an older one, but honestly, if you haven't seen it, it holds up.
Yeah, it's really good.
The references are great.
Yeah.
We're starting My Dress Up Darling next. That's another one that
I
finished.
watched that one too. Like,
It's very slice of life. Like if you're looking for a low stress listen, I just want to have like these like haha moments and like oh, this is cute.
Not worry about your favorite character dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. No emotional trauma involved at all.
Yeah, you gotta balance. You gotta kind of like stabilize yourself
Yeah.
with these like deep ones. Like you gotta do that.
Food Wars is my just like go-to of like I don't have to worry about anything. Nothing.
Yeah, you have to watch that one alone though, like a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
I hate the way
Anytime you walk in, if someone walks in, you're just like, I swear it's not like this all the time.
yeah. They're mostly of age. I hate the way they ended that though. Like the way that they ended it felt so rushed.
Yeah.
Like
It did.
Like they just, I guess, spoiler alert again. This one's kind of the ending's been out for a long time with this one, but basically they go through this thing. It's like a cooking anime, and the main character he goes through this whole thing of like, hey, he worked in his dad's restaurant. His dad was supposed to be this legendary cook, like genuinely like one of the best cooks in the world, and he's always competing against him day after day, and it's his kind of adventure to expand his thing, and then. Like the ending is just kind of like, oh, I never beat my dad, but some random guy beat my dad, so I have to beat this random guy,
that guy.
and that means I beat my dad, right? Like that's his whole thing is he wants to be a better cook than he wants to be a better cook, and like they just kind of ended it with some. They inserted some. It's like somebody. It's like a fan fiction almost. Somebody put this super overpowered random OC character in there, and it's just like, yeah, that's
Like, all right, cool. Not gonna watch it because of that.
Here's the thing.
Leading up to it's great.
It genuinely is. Like, in fact, if you stop at one point, after the ones where he battles, like they like rank in the system the number, like they have like, hey, it's ranked number 1 and 2. If you stop after that, it's actually good.
Yeah.
Don't keep going. Stop there. It ends on a pretty. If you ended it on that note, you think, oh, this is good.
Self-fulfilled.
It's like the final season of Game of Thrones. Just stop before.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. There's enough resolution for you to think, oh, this didn't continue. That's like they felt the need to add this on.
Adds
And at the same time, if you just ended it there's like, oh, maybe he.
Feels like a nice wrap up.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you didn't actually need to make this, prologue.
Epilogue. Yeah.
Epilogue. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's a bad one. And this is there. They're bringing on. I was looking up there right now. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
They did. They're bringing on the death game or the calling game arc
That one,
onto Netflix. I've read all of them and I've read the Modula, and honestly, I wish they also stopped.
Yeah, JJK was another one. I was like, I watched a few episodes and I was just like, all right, this is cool, but this isn't.
Oh,
it's
no,
not
it
really
gets-
like really breaking new territory for me. Like,
It gets
at some point-
so good. I just wish they stopped after Jujutsu Kaisen and they didn't do like I think Modula was written poorly, straight up. Like I think it was written awfully.
Yeah, same.
It's bad. Yeah, falls over here.
Like I'm like thinking about.
Oh, what have you watched? Let's get something from you.
Actually, I want to watch. I want to watch One Piece again, and like actually.
Where's Antonio? He was on the last episode, man.
But I looked, and the first season's got like 87 episodes or whatever.
No.
Look at it again.
Or
'Cause
no.
they have like
Season
English
1 has
Japanese.
1,000.
Well, so what they're
With how it
I
is.
think what they're I don't know if it's out yet, but I know that there were plans to re-release like a variation
master and like
and to cut out
Remaster
a lot of
and
the
cut out things,
filler
yeah.
episodes, right? So I think to basically streamline it, like they were talking like, yeah, season 1 goes from like 87 episodes to like 30,
or somewhere in that ballpark.
something like crazy. Yeah, it's literally half. So it's a lot more streamlined.
Are you guys pro filler or anti filler?
Depends on the quality. I'm not against filler inherently,
My
but
problem-
it must be done well.
Yeah.
problem I ran into with One Piece filler was I was reading it and watching it. It got to a point where I caught up watching where I was reading, and it didn't line up, and it was because of filler. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Like I was so confused, and I also was naive and didn't realize like they put so much filler in.
Yeah.
I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell is this?
See, that's what I like about the bleach filler because you can like cut out the bleach filler.
Bleach filler is
and,
good.
Like,
It's quality.
yeah, it's quality stuff, but you can like not watch it.
Yeah.
And be exactly where like lining up with the manga.
Yeah.
Like you're set.
And I saw this video that explained filler really well. And so in general, they use filler when the show is starting to catch up or even maybe outpace the writing.
Right.
So they use these fillers to kind of like, so they're going a straight line, kind of like
Slow
okay,
it
let's step
down.
away.
Yeah.
Right. So in those situations, it's kind of there's a bit of a risk because you get a One Piece situation where there's so much.
Yeah.
Sometimes either the show or even the book just kind of something happens and it falls off. But One Piece is there's so much filler because they were basically keeping pace with it most of the time.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of if you see a lot of filler, that's usually what happened.
Yeah.
I would love an option, and I doubt anyone will ever do it, is be like, skip filler.
There is a website dedicated to like, hey, for just
This is what
main
you want.
story.
Yeah.
If you just want story for these animes, here's the episodes. Skip these. There is one that just goes through like, especially for One Piece, because One Piece is
I think that's the gold standard of remove filler, please.
yeah.
Like if Netflix today, like
Netflix are one of the major
One Piece
tagged filler, like,
full One
Yeah.
Piece, One Piece no filler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
have,
and I
like-
think that's why they're doing like this season
Yeah.
thing to like simplify it. Because we also, I think we talked a little bit about it with Antonio, the live action one that they're doing.
Live action is pretty good. We've been watching that.
Yeah, some people were confused because some of the stuff in the live action, they're like, this didn't come until later in the series, but it's because that is happening simultaneously. And they don't want to go back.
Yeah.
You're shooting for real people. If for whatever reason you don't get to the scene until 2-3 years later, you don't want to, do that. So they're kind of showing you what is actually happening sequentially, or chronologically.
I want people. As long as the filler isn't like, hey, here's a recap episode that was nothing new.
Oh, I hate that recap episodes.
No, those should never be an option. They should never be anything. I am pretty much okay and happy with any filler that is actually just like, if it's a side story, anything like that, anything that is, even if it's completely unrelated to it, and it's more so of just, hey, you're learning or kind of getting to know a character or characters more. That's what I want filler to be. It doesn't have to contribute to the story at all. You could absolutely just remove it and ignore it. But for people, it's mainly for my side where it's like when I think of like fairy tale, where it's like, I love these just because I get to know these characters more. And then this really has no bearing on the actual story. It's just, I get more of kind of an insight to these characters themselves. That's my filler that I'm like, I want, and I'm okay with this filler.
I think filler, I think in my mind, right? I don't know if this is just how I fit. Filler in my mind should have one of two functions. Either you're reinforcing traits, like you don't want to introduce new stuff about these people generally just because it is filler. You don't want to be introducing stuff because then it kind of sometimes that becomes necessary.
Yeah.
So it should be like, hey, we want to expand on this person's, notable trait or something like that. Or it just needs to be fucking action packed and cool. Bleach. It just needs to be. It just needs to be cool. Like I want a cool little detour. All right, that was awesome. All right, let's get back to the story now. All right, cool.
Like the whole Bount arc and Bleach, like you can just skip that.
Yeah,
it's cool. Like it's got the anime, like it does things, but like it does, like you could take it out of the story completely and just be like, all right, cool, where it's still in chronology.
Everything still makes sense. Yeah,
exactly. So I think as long as it fulfills one of those two, I'm good with it. Recap episodes, stop.
No, never make those.
No, we don't need it anymore.
I would rather just not an episode.
Please take a week off.
Yeah, literally.
Honestly, even sometimes like when they do the recaps before episodes, I'm like, I don't need this. Like, especially if you're binging.
If it's
I'm like, I just watched.
For me, it's one thing if it's like, hey, this is now the start of a new season. That first season episode only accept the time where you can do like 5 minutes of like recap, or whatever. But like, if it's after episode, like, no.
If you can summarize an episode's recap in 1 to 2 minutes, it probably wasn't that significant. If your most important moments from an episode can be shoved into a 1 to 2 minute quick frame cut.
I guess so. Also, some of these were like made back when they're releasing an episode a week, so it's like you might need the recap because it's been a week.
Even then, I mean, they're probably also just doing it to stretch because again, if they're releasing concurrently with the material, it's like we need to not put as much in this, so let's waste time. Essentially.
Well, like some of them, like One Piece, I think had like at least 2-3 years between when the mangas first started coming out and like when the anime started. So it was like oh, we've got a couple years of material that we can use, but then obviously like
Catch up quick.
yeah, it's quick when it like a new chapter's dropping a month, and you're doing
An episode a week. Yeah.
So
Like it's already drawn.
Yeah. What's your guys' most disliked trope? So like mine would definitely be like the pervy characters. I hate when they got like Mineta from My Hero. Like I despise that type of trope. There is no I don't know how he got into class 1A. I demand an explanation from the creators. But I hate that. Like that trope is so bad.
I hate it in the aspect with where it's like, yes, Mineta is probably the one of the most recent, like current biggest offenders. I said one of.
I got one for you. I'll let you finish.
Where his character is purely like, you're just a perv. Because then on the opposite, where it's like Roshi, it's like
Roshi was like the OG.
he's the OG perv, but obviously even like now where it's like he has moments, but he still has a storytelling like purpose, not to just be a perv. So that kind of like, if his only defining characteristic is being a perv, no, get rid of him. They don't need to have that.
So
If it's like, hey, whatever.
I think you kind of lump like Jiraiya in there too.
Yeah, exactly. Jiraiya, where it's like, yeah, he's a perv, but again, that's not his defining trait.
no,
It's just a trait of him.
It's still problematic. And
It
the
is
biggest
problematic.
Example of it is I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah.
I gotta look it up. So basically, it's one of these isekai. Reincarnation, or not? It's reincarnation. Sorry, not isekai. And basically, there's this like 30-plus-year-old NEET who gets reincarnated into another world. He is one of those ones where even as a baby, he has consciousness. And dude is a total creep, even on his own family.
Yeah.
So here's the thing: if you remove that, it's probably one of the
fairly good anime. Yeah.
but it's just so hard to overlook it because he's such a creep on younger people too. Like it's like it's one of those things too. Like you gotta remember, this is a 30.
Yeah, he has a 30-year-old's
in
brain.
a kid's body.
Mentally he's 30, but like physically, with like in this world,
It's icky.
It gets like a weird like,
That's icky.
It's like you're mentally. You get to the end of the conversation of like, is your mentality your age? It was like, yes, in my opinion, it is.
Especially for this, because there's one character he's interested in. She's like I think an elf or something, so she will live longer. She's like 40, but she looks younger. And I'm
Those
like,
ones I also.
But
I
elf
actually
years,
do
she's
hate
a
that
toddler.
trope
that too. Yeah.
Where
well,
it's
not quite
they,
like that. No.
the internet, whatever, will be
Yeah.
like, she's an elf. She's 200-year-old. She has the body of a
You know what
infant
you're
child,
associating
bro.
with that.
It's like, no,
Like
In
you
elf,
know-
this is
in
disgusting.
elf world, she's a teenager.
Bond. That I hated that.
yes.
That was a clear like indicator. So Bond in Seven Deadly Sins.
Deadly
With that, it was like, no.
What was her name?
This-
I forget what her name
She was.
was.
Like a whole fairy thing, so she had already been alive.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Again-
they're writing these like explanations.
It's like she
in.
looks like a child. I don't care if she's whatever age. It's like that doesn't make
That's
it
not.
okay.
There's a
Yeah.
difference between petite and child looking.
Yeah,
That
correct.
there are astronomical
That's probably
differences.
the trope that I hate the most.
And I think that's why I probably hate in general the pervy character
Yeah.
one is because it's just such a slippery slope to do that.
Yes.
Again, the Jiraiya's and everything, and you still think about it's wrong, but
Yeah.
Well, so I'll like having just left Japan. I will say their age of consent is not the same as the States.
No, yeah.
Like it just got raised a couple years ago to an age that like you
What was it?
not think.
what was it and what is it?
Did
you
it
know?
get changed to like what, like 16?
It got changed to 16.
Yeah, so it was. That's what I figured.
Yeah. So that's why like
way lower.
you watch a lot of animes and stuff, and like they're high school kids, but they're like 14, 15, 16. Like age of consent when I first got there was 14.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sounds gross to us, right? Like having lived in America like, our entire lives.
That's their culture.
Yeah, you know?
But, like,
I do have like some like especially the slice of life ones. Like I love my romance like ones like Toriya. I gotta look it up. I'm forgetting. I like those. It is. I'm getting older. I'm kind of like, listen. The idea of these kids doing intimate acts. I'm like, I understand because like at that age, yeah, we were also probably doing some shit like this.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But it's also like, okay, this isn't something you should be. I love those slice of life ones, but and I don't mind like a pervy character, but in the sense that they're only interested in their partner, like the Gomez Adam style.
Yeah.
Like you're down bad for your.
He's not a perv at all.
No. Sorry, not a
I was like,
correct.
he is not a
Well,
perv.
for his wife, we know he is. But you know he's only that way for his wife.
Right.
Like he's here to represent. He's loyal. That one, I'm willing to overlook that type of trope because I'm like, it's just because
It's for that. It's one specific character.
No,
is
it's
like
not
they-
even
they-
that. So it's that
yeah.
specific character, and she looks like a grown woman.
Oh,
Because then it's
also,
like
yes.
where then you get into the aspect of like Bond again. He was only down bad for her, but again, she looked like a child.
I also meant like in general, like
I know.
if someone's being pervy to their partner, I'm like, okay, that's your partner. You guys have I assume you've had a discussion on where your limits are.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if it's a partner thing, you're just down. If they're just down bad for their partner, Gomez Adams is your standard.
Yeah,
I
hate
like that.
I hate the pervy character that's just a perv. But I would say for me personally, it is that trope of dude who falls in love with an elf that's hundreds of years old. Is like that's what I hate more is that relationship dynamic that they try to push.
I agree.
Yeah.
Inversely, what is your guys' favorite trope then?
Oh, any sort of like reincarnation, isekai. Like,
I love those
things.
too.
Those are.
I do.
That is my favorite, absolutely. And I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why.
I think my favorite trope. It
Here's
is.
the thing. I'll keep consuming it.
It is super overdone.
I'm the
but
target
at the same time, I do love that they specifically were like, we're gonna make an anime for Chuck Kun.
Yeah.
Like just that's his whole thing. It's just isekai people.
The time I was
love that.
reincarnated as a slime. That time I was reincarnated as a spider. The time I was reincarnated as a vending machine.
Yeah.
I couldn't do reincarnated as a spider at some point. Like, I started watching it in English. And
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Well, what is happening right now? Like, what is she screaming about now?
Yeah.
And every 5 minutes she was screaming. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
dude, let me mute this. And,
I'm not in like an inherent like sub versus dub person. I do think there's qualities of both, but
yeah.
there are some things too when you hear it said in like the English version and then you see what was said
Yeah.
in the Japanese ones,
The translation.
the flow and
Yeah.
translation.
Yeah.
It's sometimes works a lot.
I'm always lean more towards sub just because I don't like to wait for the dub. But I will go back and watch the dub.
Even on
if
like
it's something
English
I
speaking
really like.
shows, I use subtitles. I like having
Oh,
subtitles.
yeah.
We always have subtitles.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. Katie gets so annoyed with me. I hate when they ended up getting like mismatched with the sound.
Oh yeah.
I like it's just randomly too. I spent like 15 minutes. I'll stop the show and I'm like,
Yeah.
Katie's like, what are you doing? I'm fixing it.
Yeah, you can fix it. And you should line back up.
Our TV in our room upstairs, I don't know what it is that it always is a problem. Like it's consistently runs bad and then also it doesn't line up. And it's usually not a problem because like Chris will turn the TV on when we're going to bed and turn the volume off and it's just subtitles. I'm like, but you can tell certain, especially movies we watched 1,000 times. I mean, I can tell it's not what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's bothering me with
Trump.
no sound.
Their lips aren't leaking up.
Yeah, and like that's not what you said there.
Yeah.
I like the like Luffy where it's like they're dumb and goofy, but they're great.
The jester character.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
jester archetype.
The problem is that's also I think like can be my least favorite.
It depends on how well it
If they're like cringy, like I can't think of a character, but like just thinking about stuff I like. If someone's just like cringy, goofy,
I know what you're saying, and there's a
Like-
few characters I felt the same thing.
who's it? The skeleton? I can't remember his name. The skeleton from One Piece. The musician.
Brooks.
Yeah. Where I feel like he's sometimes cringy, and I'm like,
You were kind of you already kind of have that jester archetype
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Luffy,
Yeah,
so
you
it's kind of
really do. It's like-
redundant.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I mean, I know exactly what you're talking about because like that's what a lot of people like. They like the jester archetype because like the jester isn't doing something to be like this grand master plan. They're doing something because it's fun.
Yeah.
They do something because they want to enjoy themselves, and there's no greater like manipulation or plot. Like you don't have to have like this superior.
Yeah.
You know, the
they're
king
trying to have a good
archetype.
time.
A lot like Naruto. That's another popular example they bring up. Like people really like that, but I also think that's one that's maybe being oversaturated too. Like
Well, because they like One Piece has such a huge popularity. Naruto got such a huge popularity because of those archetypes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so they just want to put a different skin on.
yeah.
here's the thing. I don't mind it has to be done carefully. I don't mind like the oversmart like protagonist, like who just seems to kind of have like a plan, as long as it's done in a clever way.
Yeah.
Like what classroom.
I mean, that's one of the things where it's
something?
like it is kind of more difficult to be the clever and
Right.
rather than just write a funny joke character.
I forget the full name. It's like one of the classroom type ones where it's just like
Classroom of the Elite.
Yeah.
yes,
Classroom of the
that one's a great example of
Yeah.
it because it's like he's not flaunting it. He's like, I just kind
He
of
actively is like, I don't want.
please leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Like I'm doing my best to just avoid any type
responsibility.
Of you guys are too much. Leave me alone and let me be.
Yeah.
Like that's a good example of like, hey, I kind of have an answer for your stuff regardless.
Yeah.
But otherwise sometimes people overuse that like the isekais. That's one of those ones where it's just like, oh, I magically came from this other world and I'm basically living my Slumdog Millionaire life where everything that comes up I just happen to have a natural solution for, even though I'm in a totally foreign world.
Yeah.
Wild.
Like there was one I read, it was like Death March in Another World or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
like,
a good one. Yep.
yeah, super great. I love it.
Oh, and his opening scene where oh god, that opening scene was so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I hate it.
And it's they know everything about everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, no. Like there's no way.
Yeah. Well, and like the opening scene too, by the way. So he's a developer, gets brought to another world.
Yeah.
He was implementing like this like super rare like ability that's like a meteor thing. Oh, he just happens to guess what? He just happens to spawn in thousands of high power creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, I just happen to have this single use ability that
Yeah.
can kill all of you.
Right.
Now I'm God.
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, so like that's fine, but like if you watch his interaction with like some of the kids in the show and stuff like that, is like, why do you know like German, Spanish, Italian, and you can like calculate the expansion rate of steam? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like,
It's not realistic.
That's some Deus Ex Machina.
yeah, you know, like
Oh.
what's wrong with compete? Like, I get it, you're a programmer, but like, why would you know that in
Right.
everyday life? And I'm obviously like, for the listening purposes, like that's not
autism.
exactly what he knows, but like.
I
it
know
seems like
exactly what
every
you're
time
saying.
he's like interacting with somebody and they're like doing something, it's like, oh cool, yeah, let's do this.
You just magically relate to every character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
You know why?
Instead of being a
It's-
jack of all
it's
and master of none, he's master of all, and
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
It's the autism.
Autism.
Probably.
It might be, but like still.
Yeah, I know.
You know who's a good overpowered character? Ainzul Gao.
Yes.
From
Oh, yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah, Overlord.
That
that
is
is
definitely one of my probably, I want to say, top 5 animes.
that is it is. And, like,
It's so
that's the thing.
good.
Like like that's another thing. It's sort of like it's not really the smart guy thing, but it's just he's not gonna lose.
Correct.
But what's happening around him is so like crazy and just like it's not meant to be flaunting. Like I know how it ends. I've gotten to that point, so I think it's a cool one. And it's just the road there is just so entertaining and fun. Like technically he's like this superpower character, but bro just wants to find his teammates. He just wants to like
Which one his teammates wants to, it definitely
Adjust to the new world.
adjust.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that, yeah.
That's like this is my life now.
Yeah.
That I also love for that specific anime, where because it's not really like it's not supposed to be an isekai because of how he entered into it. But I do love, unless maybe I've missed something, they never go back to like his body. It's just like ignore. That's not even a part of the story. You're here now.
Yeah.
I do
Spoilers.
love that about it.
From like
It's a little
episode
late, but
one,
yeah.
he's a skeleton. Like,
Yeah, it's like this is who you are now. It's like
he
we're
does
never
not.
gonna go back.
He does not.
So they do actually go back. Okay,
No. No, they don't go back.
that's what I thought. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I love about that one. Where
He's
it's just-
there. There's
yeah.
no like, hey, maybe there's like, oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
make a choice. He's like, no,
No, it's
you're
like,
there.
You're here now.
Yeah.
Whatever's left of your body, not important.
Good luck.
I know.
Good luck,
I
everybody.
do
else.
love that one because obviously, I mean, there's so many of those where it's like there's Log Horizon or like SAO where it's like they get transported into the game, and it's there's so many. Yeah, it was very good
one.
where they have this back and forth of like, oh, their real body or whatever, and then for Overlord, it's just nope.
What's it? I think the difference, at least between like Log Horizon, SAO, and Overlord, like Overlord, he completely moves over into that world. I think Log Horizon the same thing too. Like they completely move over.
It's been so long for that.
I
one.
can't remember,
But, like-
because I know originally they are trapped in the game, and that was one of the things people were dying in there.
Yeah.
Kind of like the SAO piece.
They were dying, but they were still being like they would come back and they would. They
Yeah,
had this whole thing where like their mentally would deteriorate
like
from
they're-
dying.
Yeah, that's what it was. They started with their whole game avatar, and
Yeah.
they like had an item that you could like actual
Yeah.
result, whatever. And SAO just like the first season being trapped in Aincrad, like which by the way the game's coming out.
I saw that. It doesn't. Yeah.
It's what is it? It's like the first two episodes, unfortunately, or like the first two levels.
Yeah, it's no, I think it's more in the first two levels. I think it's like the first 10 floors.
It might be that. But I know a lot of people were like, "We want the whole 100." It's like they're never gonna do that, dude.
They're
It's
gonna
like,
release
maybe-
it in 10 level
yeah, maybe.
DLCs.
Yeah, it'll be-
That's how you're gonna farm it.
It'll be a $20
Live action
Yeah.
game.
You know, 10
Here's your next 10 levels, $20
We're only going to give you up to level 70 because that's all the game.
That's all the game
That's
got
all the
to,
episode
yeah.
got, or the anime got up to.
Yep. It would be interesting if they ever did that. Because again, yeah, I mean, the idea of it, how massive of a like a MMO that was, I was like, that'd be cool. But
A good one, I think, that also kind of blends that whole like isekai otherworld one, Steins Gate. That is a good one. So basically, the gates open between like modern world and fantasy world, and it's not just like, oh, these fantasy creatures are just bodying all these things. No, it's actually like it's a little bit of a tit for tat, if anything, maybe a bit more. Like, yeah, there's this big angry dragon. This military dude just gets like an RPG and just blows.
Oh, okay, I have.
Yeah.
Lori Mercury.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of my favorite scenes when she's like calling the Japanese like person like, "Oh, you're a little girl," and she's like getting mad. And it's like
Cody's favorite trope.
yeah,
Like she's actually like 500 something.
It's like 900 years. Yeah. The JGSDF dude's like, actually, let me like go through these people's ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys need to stop.
Yeah,
She's
like, chill out.
yeah, because there's definitely
easy.
like overpowered. Like, yeah, the
Yeah.
military has like a lot of value, but there are also characters in there, so it's not like a hey, one's just going to completely take over the other.
Yeah.
Although I think like the whole gates to other worlds, that's kind of more of a manhwa thing than a manga thing.
I think for that, I'm trying to think of like, because I still haven't got landed on like my favorite trope. I'm thinking mine is probably the like overpowered character that like doesn't believe in themselves.
Yeah.
So like I think like the most current one is probably Stark from Freerun, where it's like he doesn't fully like he struggles, like he doesn't think he's like the great like, you know,
He's not as good
warrior or
as
anything,
as
but it's like, no,
Ryzen is.
brother, you're overpowered.
Yeah.
You one shot a dragon. So I think that's probably my favorite, where it's just like they just don't believe and they're like, no, but you're actually really good.
Yeah.
It's like a self-limiter.
Yeah,
Like, you know
exactly.
that they have the potential.
It's a
to do it.
mental just like block that they have.
Yeah.
I do like the scenes too where they like, yeah, you know he's gonna win, right? And then it's like, oh wait, he actually just he didn't. Like
Yeah.
they actually aren't afraid to like go there to the point where like, yeah.
Correct.
There's a few that are just like, yeah, I forget which one it was, but the opening scene had this like classic badass anime pose, and you totally thought this main person was gonna be the main protagonist. And then they cut to the scene, him and his party's just dead. And you get to the explorer guy, and it's just like, you guys fucked around, you
well.
found out.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, and it's actually like, yeah, it's about this like dude who
I
takes
think I
them-
know. I think I've seen that anime. I can't think of it.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
it's basically around he's like a guide for these dangerous areas. So he's like super he is very strong, but it's also one of those things where he more so preaches pragmatism, like do not go fight the big angry dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do not do these stupid things. That's how we die.
Yeah, it's like Skeleton Knight or something like that, where he's like kind of
I think
low
so.
powered guy for the first couple floors, and he dies, and now he's like trying to.
No, I can't remember what this one's called, but I know what
but
one you're
it's similar
talking
kind of
about.
thing.
Yeah.
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 Because like
Those.
I started watching. One of my Marines was like, "Yeah, man, you gotta watch Legend of Vox Machina." I was like, "Man, I'll give it a shot." whatever." And like the first like 10 minutes of it was like, "Yeah, here's all these like badass people,"
Super
and then
cool.
it was like the first like the one gets like cut in half, and I was like, "Wait, what's
Oh.
happening right now?" Yeah.
Like, oh, these aren't the main
These
characters.
aren't
Clearly.
okay, cool. And then they cut to the party, and they're just getting trashed in the tavern. I was like, "Dude, this is gonna be great." Okay, cool.
Have you watched Mighty Nine?
No, I haven't.
Mighty Nine's pretty good.
Okay.
I'm
That's a good one.
yeah.
I downloaded because I was like a couple episodes into season 3 of Vox Machina, and then I downloaded the rest of it, and then season 4. And I was like, I have a 30-hour plane ride. Let me
No,
like,
you
watch
have
all
plenty
that.
of time. Yeah.
That's
And
the
then
time.
I didn't-
Perfect.
I didn't watch any. I watched like maybe
Oh my
2 episodes on like my flight from Seattle to Tampa. I was like, it's a 5-hour flight. Let me watch a couple of these episodes, and I was like, I slept for like an hour and a half, and I was like, all right, I guess. And I just sat there and watched. I was like, how many episodes have I got? Like, how much longer of this? Like, do
Yeah.
I have left.
Like,
Like, can I start a new one?
Yep.
All right. I think that's a good point. Move into the wrap up. So this is usually when we do some like good news or something lighthearted and fun. And I wanted to stick with the theme of the anime ones, and I'm actually super excited about this one. So Studio Ghibli, they're doing like 4K IMAX remasters, and they're going to be going into that Yes.
I think I've just read that.
Yes. So they're going to be doing Princess Mononoke, Ponyo, Only Yesterday, and I think there was one more. But basically, they're doing these 4K IMAX remasters / releases.
Yeah.
With Studio Ghibli supervising, so
Yeah.
you know that they're not gonna.
It's gonna be good.
Right. They're not gonna let somebody.
Trash them.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Because those were some of my original ones, and like I haven't rewatched them. I genuinely don't know if I have in over 15 years. Like I have bits and pieces, like the one I was just talking about, that one. Like I have bits and pieces from all of
Yeah.
them, but I think it'll be so fun, especially now that it takes my son
Yeah.
there, because he would love those
Yeah.
types. Because that was also before a lot of the animation started getting like super like flashy and stroby.
I know, yeah, especially because going back and like rewatching like Ponyo, like totally just different from how it is today.
See, and that's also Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Those are I think those are probably their flagship ones. So
The Boy and the Heron was very good.
I don't know if I've seen that
That
one.
was the one with Robert Pattinson as the Heron.
I don't think I've seen it.
Dude, there's a Studio Ghibli store in the mall, like in the Raycom Mall in Oki. I walked in every once in a while. I was like, "What sort of like weird stuff?" Studio Ghibli store. Like, nothing ever really caught my eye, but still, I was like, you like come up this escalator.
Yeah.
You like look to the left and you see a My Neighbor Totoro statue, and you're like, "Oh, sick, dude."
Yeah,
That's
you're
the
like,
Studio
yeah,
Ghibli
let me go
store.
check this out.
Yeah, they're still predicting like studios and like platforms to do a lot more for like anime and like studio and kids content, like Netflix.
Yeah.
As we mentioned before, they're going hard on it. I know that they're also doing some like kids content, which is great for those of us with kids.
Yeah.
I know.
It'd be great for the rest of us too.
I know,
It's a
exactly.
fun one, you know?
Here's the thing. If I put on Bluey for my son, I'm also sitting down to watch that. I ain't gonna lie. That's such a good one. And I love the fact that so the kids who voice the kids in the show, they are not named on any of the credits.
Oh, that's good.
So they are completely anonymous.
Yeah.
I think I've said this on the show. So I love the fact that they do that. So that way they still get paid, but they have their they're not going to be harassed.
Yeah.
The creeps on there and everything. And like, there's probably some dude who's like the guy from Toy Story 2 who's way too obsessed with.
Let them have a normal childhood somewhat
Right.
until they want to.
Exactly. So I appreciate the studio doing that.
For
so,
sure. I always anything like that where it's like for the kids in filming. I always think of like the little kid who played Anakin.
Yeah.
I was like how just that ruined so much for him. I was like,
Some of them,
like whatever Lloyd something
Macaulay
Lloyd.
Culkin, who like
that
his-
too.
like I'm glad his life kind of settled, but between
Yeah.
Home Alone and now, bro went through some stuff.
Yeah.
So
He's doing all right now. He's married to
that's what I said.
Brenda Song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Between
Song.
then and now,
He got like
he
two
went.
kids.
Yeah. he
Anytime
went
I
through
see
some
them in the
stuff.
news, I was like, God, they're so wholesome. I love them.
Yeah, they are.
It's so great. Where it's like there'll be pictures of him like waiting on her or like being being funny with like being like their waiter at like resorts.
He gives me the Gomez Adams
Yes,
vibe.
absolutely.
Like
It's
I'd like
great.
to think that that's the case. Like
Yeah.
I get it. Social media image
I know,
presented.
Yeah.
But I'd like to think that that's genuine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that was always.
But still, it's
just
just like there was a hot minute, like Macaulay Culkin, Shia LaBeouf, like.
Oh, Shia went through it.
I mean,
They all. Like,
well, also
Do we think Shiloh's out of it though?
no, he's not. He's
I was gonna
still
say-
he's still
That's
on
what I'm
kind of a
saying.
red
He's still
list.
kind of.
yeah.
But still, right? Like he like had his breakdowns, like just like the other, did.
And that's so sad. I loved all the Transformer movies. Disturbia, I watched that so much. When I went to go hang out with my cousin, we had
Fury, I was like,
yeah. He definitely suffered from the early success, and then it just
Good actor, and then made very bad unapologetic. Like you can't
like
excuse it.
yeah. It's just one of those things too, and it makes it kind of hard to like appreciate the older stuff. I'm like, do I really want to?
I know.
Yeah, but what, like, I don't feel ashamed to like enjoy it. Like if I watch Transformers, like, dude, Shia LaBeouf.
I'm petty enough to be like, I don't care if he gets $1 for me watching this. I ain't giving him that damn dollar. I don't like him.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it. I'm that level petty.
Yep.
That's how I am.
I mean, it depends. Depends on what they're doing. Like, I have a hard time. I don't know if you guys know band Lost Prophets.
Yes. That literally that came up this week at work.
Yeah.
Where someone had mentioned it, and I like stopped for a second. I was like, that band got canceled.
Yeah. It sucks. I love their music, but the lead singer, I don't know if he's still in
No,
prison.
he's dead.
Is he dead?
He got killed.
Okay.
Oh,
But he was basically using his fame to get young fans to send him pictures of their
oh,
kids.
good. Then whoever did it in prison,
Yeah.
you did your job correctly.
And so it's like, I don't want to listen to your music because I don't want to support you, but also your music's great. Like,
Yeah.
I feel that I'm not going to name drop artists right now, but there are definitely some that I'm like, I wish you weren't so terrible.
Correct.
yeah. as a
I
person.
refuse to give you any form of support in that. Like, if like for that kind of stuff, you gotta just let it ignore it.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
give them any social media attention. Don't give them any like streaming stuff. Like, it sucks, but the reason why people can be so shitty and still have so much more success, they can come back. They can make it's the fact that these people are so awful and can make more in a single day than most of us will earn for our entire lives. I'm that petty. Fuck you.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, like that's exactly it. Like that's the thing. Like Harry Potter's a good example. Like I still will talk about how much I do love. Well, Goblet of Fire is where it really just gets too dark for me. Like, guys, that one it hurts my heart. I can't deal with all the heartache afterwards. But that's a personal issue. The rest of it, like, I still will talk about how much I enjoy it. I do think that universe is wondrous, but I think that the writer sucks. So,
Yes.
I'll stand on my
Unfortunately.
principle. I'll stand on my principles. Besides, I got so many other interests, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that wall. I got so much other time I got to be devoting to things.
Right.
I can't. I can afford to be picky and choosy for who gets my money. And you guys clearly see I support the local board game makers.
Yeah, for sure.
And the Kickstarters.
So your board game shop loves to see you coming.
All right, I brought that forward. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna wrap up here. All right, good talk, everybody. So, all joking aside, that is actually our wrap up point. So, this was great. Thank you for joining, everybody who's listening.
Bring the coins.
Yeah, yeah. Again, I if anybody has a link or knows what the coins look like, I really do want to see what they looked like going in. If they didn't show anybody going in, I will be.
There's got to be a picture about this
Somebody
somewhere.
has to know.
Yeah.
Somebody
There's gotta
has to
be.
have seen it. Right.
Yeah, somebody's got it.
So please drop. Yeah, let us know. Somebody
Was
please
it
just
internet
a link.
They're that
Right.
terrible where like they are wipe their history from everywhere. Like
Oh, they tried to like just screw up
everyone
it. Good
everyone
luck.
that's going to complain about this is going to be dead by the time they see these. So
Yeah,
Shake-
it doesn't
I mean,
matter.
yeah. Hey, listen, stuff lasts on the internet.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let's assuming we're still using the internet in 200
Yeah.
years, so who knows?
We're getting internet too.
Yeah.
yeah, we just direct stream into our brains.
Yeah.
It's like a whole
That's a different topic. No. Stop. We gotta stop.
Next.
That's
what I was
that's
curious about time. What happens if you lose it? What happens if you forget where you buried
the
it?
next 5 foot within
Yeah.
whoever finds
The
that.
archaeologist
Is that
in
where
1,000
archaeologists
years.
comes in? Where it's there? Like, is that
That's
like
for the archaeologists,
Yeah.
like the future.
I imagine it's like
archaeologists.
when Joe Dirt found that poo cap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's imagine. That's what
That was one of the things.
the aliens that
wrap
wrap
up.
inherit our planet are going to be like,
Yeah, absolutely.
What is this?
why
ground?
they
What is
bury
it?"
this stuff in the ground?
But it's like there was a Reddit post I saw where it's like, where's the timeline of like where you're an archaeologist and you're a grave robber?
Yeah.
And so it's like, what's the time where
the
it
grace
changes?
period.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
And like one of the archaeologists, I guess they like,
This
like
question
yeah,
makes me
they like
uncomfortable.
answered it and they're like, uncomfortable question. The answer is a couple hundred years. And I was like, that's amazing.
It's like you gotta wait like 7 years
Yeah.
for something to be funny.
Yeah.
you gotta wait a
That's
couple, like a
Bingo.
generation or two to
Yeah.
pass.
Fair.
That's great.
All right. Thank you everybody for listening once again. We appreciate it. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, wherever you want to listen, whatever medium works best. We appreciate any form of support you can give us. It means a lot. Please continue to listen. We'll keep bringing it. If you guys leave a comment on what your favorite or least favorite anime trope is. There's some strong opinions on this table, so
Yeah.
and I can get it. So we appreciate it. As always, I have been Derek,
I'm Cody.
I'm Paul.
I'm Tyler.
and we are your nerdy friends. Thank you, everybody.
Gang gang.